Are you able to see PPT?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Let's get started. So welcome to Power Apps and Power Automate training.
Uh, Actually, your voice is not breaking, but it's not so comfortable. It's so. Can you means take your mic some distance?
Now is it clear?
A little bit.
Okay. Still issues or
No,
are you
it's
able to
fine.
hear me clearly?
Yeah, yeah. Not so
Yep.
clear, but yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, okay. Yep. So let's start. When we hear like Power Apps and Power Automate, like we hear one term called Power Platform. Okay. So like this is the diagram of Power Platform. In Power Platform, there are multiple technologies. Okay, like Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Virtual Agents, Power Pages. And so let's see one at a time. What is the meaning of each and every product? Power Apps. So there is one word act, act on data. Okay. So basically we can do application development. Act on data, we can do CRUD operations, create, read, update, delete. Some examples of application like simple applications, day-to-day applications, employee onboarding app or leave management system, something like that. Next, Power Automate. It is used for automation. One real world scenario of automation is you go to ATM and take out some cash. After taking out cash, you get immediate SMS on your registered mobile number. This much money has been debited from account, something like that. That is automation. Are you able to hear me clearly? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yep, you can hear me, right? Okay. Yep. Okay. So next, our technology is Power BI. So Power BI is analyze the data. So let's say in last 4 years, we talk about let's say 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Let's say how many people bought Office 365. So we are looking at historical data. We look at some, let's say, charts, reports, something like that. Based on this historical data, we can predict what will be future sales of my product. What will be the trends in 2024? How many people will buy like Azure, Dynamics, Office 365, Power Platform licenses, something like that. Okay. So let's say in 4 years, some like 2020, we got COVID, 2021 and everything. So during these 3 years, we can analyze, okay, how many real estate business was there. Based on that, we can predict, analyze the data. That's the story here. Power virtual agents. So there is keyword called assist. So chatbot in simple scenarios. I face any issue. Let's say I'm using Jio, Airtel SIM or any other SIM, and then I connect to customer care, like from my Jio app or like Airtel Thanks app. You can get option to chat with that actually bot. So first of all, you get some initial menus like press one for to get your account history, press two for recharge details, press three for let's say how much MB is left, and let's say press four for connecting to live agent. Live agent means human. So these chatbots are basically helping our live agents to reduce their some load. Initially, they have some predefined set of questions. Based on that, if our users are facing some issues, if they get clarified with that issue, that's fine. If no, then they can connect with live agent instead of directly connecting to live agent. That's the benefit they give. Power pages. Power pages actually last year it got come into picture. It is rebranded version of Power Apps portals. So earlier it was not there. We in Power Apps portals was there. So like they promoted this portals to Power Pages, and here again word is act. And using Power Pages, we can develop some websites. Clear all the products. Hello. Okay. You are able to hear me, right? Okay. Let's proceed. Yep. Few things. Data connectors. We have different kind of data connectors. Let's say SharePoint list and SQL Server, Excel, all that. So if we want to get data from that, we need to create one connection and get the data in Power Apps or any of these products. AI Builder, text recognition. You have your invoices. Let's say you want to retrieve invoice number, total amount, invoice date, how many items purchased, all that. Document processing, text recognition, something like that. AI Builder can be used. Microsoft Dataverse. So it is native database for all these technologies. So it is fully hosted on cloud. It provides all the database capabilities, creating tables and forms and everything. Plus, as it is native, if you select Dataverse as your data source instead of let's say SharePoint list or Excel or SQL Server, time to get that data will be lot less as it is native. It is part of Power Platform. Power FX. So Power FX is the formula language of Power Platform. Earlier, Power FX was part of only Canvas Power Apps. So I will explain what is Canvas Power Apps. And later, it became part of entire like Power Platform, official language. And currently, Power FX is present in Power Apps and Power Virtual Agents. Microsoft plans to include this formula language in all the products in near future. Last feature, managed environments. So this is a relatively new feature as compared to this. So we can have some pipelines kind of structure in that for automated deployment. So let's say you want to deploy whatever you develop some apps flows you want to deploy to some end users in another environment. We can have automated kind of scenarios here. Relatively new. Microsoft is working a lot on these things. Clear meaning of every technology and what are below points, connectors, AI builder. And in our course, we will be focusing on Power Apps and Power Automate plus Dataverse. Three topics. Actually, Power Apps, Power Automate, Dataverse, Power FX. These four. That will be goal of our course. Guys, you can ask me any doubts if nothing is clear. Okay. Yep. Let's go ahead. So there is actually citizen developer term being used with Power Apps. So who is citizen developer? There are two types of developers actually. One who comes from IT engineering background. So basically that person knows C, C++, Java, C Sharp, all the programming languages. So this person is called pro developer, professional developer, because he knows and everything, all that. There is another kind of person who is not from IT background. So who is that person? Let's say doctor, CA, or any other guy, MBA guy, who doesn't know what is programming, coding, all that stuff. Those guys who don't come from IT background are called as citizen developers. So goal of Power Platform, anybody can be a developer. So let's say if you are not from IT background, that's fine, no problem. Still, you can develop apps. That's the goal here. So for citizen developers, we use low code, no code approach. So I will explain this. And pro code approach means we are using all programming languages, C, C++, and all that. Low code, drag and drop kind of approach. So we'll shortly see in our demo. Clear here? Are you able to hear me clearly? Can you hear me now? Hello.
Yes, sir. Now I hear your voice, sir.
Okay. Yep. Any doubts in any of this? Or did you miss something? I will repeat. Hello. Let me know if there are any doubts. Okay. Let's proceed. So let's look at actually. Okay. Let's see current like scenario with Power Platform basically. So here we can see it's getting integrated with a lot of other technologies. Let's say Teams, and so here you can see every developer low code. Low code means all those guys who don't use professional kind of approach like C, C++, Java, all that technology. Okay, and here we can see like SQL database, some another database, Azure services, and all that. Visual Studio Code. You need to write some code to get that. Okay, so let's see quick Excel demo. So from where Power Apps came into picture. Okay, Are you able to see my Excel?
Yes, sir.
Yep, that's good. Any doubts, please let me know. Okay. So, simple scenario. When I said every developer, like anyone can be a developer, that's our goal, right? So here story is Excel software, people are using it from like la past 20 years, 20 plus years. Non-IT guy, okay. Sandeep, can you hear me? Hello. I will wait if you are facing some issues. Okay, yep. So, see, uh, even non-IT guys are still using Excel and they know Excel. So story here is millions of people are already using Excel, even if they are not coming from IT background. And let's see some of the formulas with Excel. One, two, three, four, let's say, with some formula. This equal to sum A1 to A4. People know. Okay. Next question. Next topic, like let's say I will use another formula like if statement. If this is let's say greater than 2, print true or print false. It is not greater, I will like drag it down. 3 is greater than like 2, 4 is greater than 2, true is printed. Next, let's say I will write one cell power in one cell apps. So I can combine this text using concatenate function like this. Concatenate this, comma, let's add some space, and this. Getting till here, simple three Excel formulas: sum, if statement, concatenate. Power Apps is based on Excel only. Power FX formula language. Because many people, and if let's say if you don't know Excel, that is also fine. It's not like prerequisite that you know Excel and then only you can learn Power Apps. It's not like that. It is just Power FX comes from Excel. That's the story here. And why so Microsoft thought is like instead of creating something new, let's reuse what is existing so that it will benefit masses. That's the goal here. Okay. Yep. So that's the story with Power FX based on Excel. Now, clear like these parts. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay. So let's talk about what we will see in our course. Before that, I want to show you one Power App. Are you able to see my screen? Ticketing tool.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Let's say, look, let's first understand what this Power Apps is, and then we will talk about our course. You see this animation for the button,
Yes, sir.
moving colors. Yep. Next, dark mode. Third point, see this blinking new. This kind of structure like rounded edges and all that. Again, some links. So if I click on it, I can visit some, let's say, Power Apps website, something like that. If I just hover my mouse here, see it changes its background color and all colors. See, now it's getting white and some background color is different. Getting
Yes, sir.
so, yep. So I click on one button, then I can go ahead like this, and then I see some tickets, sample tickets, simple. So if I hover here, it's getting popped out, and it also shows which color. See, it changes color. So blue color it's saying, so that it we can know which item we are hovering on. This new button, we can filter our tickets. Let's say new. Okay, we don't have any new tickets. Then in progress ones, I have only one in progress tickets completed like this. I can search also. Let's say test. Okay, test word is common. Let's use three. See, I am getting only this record. Two, only this record. One, this. And then I can have some kind of like placeholder text to show that okay, this is, you can search through records. How many records are visible here? We can see count as three. We can create some new tickets using new button. Let's say test title 4, and let's have some description like test description. You can add some attachments and all that. Click on submit. My ticket is new, so these details are not there, like created on, modified on, who created, who modified, something like that. If I submit, I will get notification, ticket created. I can see my ticket here, created on date, like this. Then if I go to more details, I can see all this, my information, and see which tab is selected that has different color, which is not selected different color, and again hover, different color, different color. Getting, hello.
Yes, sir.
Yep. In this course, we will learn how to create these types of apps. So these types of apps, meaning, first of all, let's talk about simple controls like buttons, labels, HTML text. Next, how to bring this effect, how to bring animated effect, how to bring, let's say, how to create dark mode. See, without dark mode also it works fine. How to create this tabbed structure, how to create forms, how to interact with data source, let's say CRUD operations, create, read, update, delete, how to get these kind of effects. So I see one hand icon and everything. How to filter records, how to sort records. So currently sorting is already done. See, based on created on field. Whichever is new, it is on the top. You can how to search all those topics we will see in our course. Getting, plus apart from that, We will also look at Power Automate. So see, Power Apps, okay, act on data, create, read, update, delete. Power Automate, how to create automation. So I told you about one scenario. So let's say you go to e-commerce website and you bought something. You get one automated email. This is your order number. This will be your delivery date. And like these are the details. So currently it's shipped, it's dispatched, something like that. That kind of automated email. So that is automation. How to create that kind of automation, we will see that. How to send email, and plus, apart from that, how to connect with Power Apps with automation. Those scenarios also we will see. Getting, so if I see here, I don't see those two buttons. But if I go to some different screen, same structure is there, I see the two buttons. How to get this kind of effect? And if you see on next screen, this button stays at that location only. How to get this? How to match visibility aspect? All the scenarios we will cover. So in our training, how to develop Power Apps, how to debug Power Apps, how to deploy Power Apps. So all developer kind of scenarios we will see in detail. And plus, after completion of course, I will give this to you and explain this app in more detail, which functionality, how it works and everything, how to get this animation also to match it to your real world aesthetics. Any doubts?
No, sir. Hello.
Ah, yep. Go ahead.
Sir, actually, how much it will take to learn all sir?
Yeah, so we are planning minimum 25 sessions for covering Power Apps plus Power Automate. Each session will be of 1 hour,
Okay.
and Monday to Friday we can take. Oh, 6 weeks minimum, 5 to 6 weeks.
Min- Minimum 6 weeks.
Ah, yep.
Means a lot of months, right, sir?
Did not
Yeah,
get you.
okay. After completing the course, sir. Hello.
Ah, yep. Your voice was not clear. Yep, go ahead.
Yes, sir. After completing the course, there is job placement.
You can go for the interviews. So we will cover interview questions also plus project scenarios. So let's say we are we will be taking all those topics on 3 levels. First of all, what are basic topics in Power Apps, intermediate topics, plus advanced scenarios. So that when you go for any interview, you will clear that interview. Plus, if you join any project in company, you will face very less trouble like that scenarios. That's the reason I showed you this app. It is matching it. So I just took one generic scenario, ticketing tool. But when client reaches out to you, background story is what? Crude operations. Create, read, update, delete. Create one database, get me something working, introduce this, see list of records, act on it, search, sort, filter, how data, and again, we will also look at differences between data sources. It's not like we are covering only one data source. Dataverse, Excel online, import from Excel, SharePoint list. We will cover three data sources as well for Power Apps. What are the differences between these three? So that you know fully when you complete course. I know how to develop Power Apps. I know how to debug. I know how to deploy. Deploy means like transfer from one environment to another environment. How to share those with end users. Entire development plus Power Automate. How to automate some things. When the record is created, I want to update some, let's say another record. I want to send one email. How to do that? Those scenarios also we will cover. UI UX tips and tricks also we will cover. So if you see, look at this, both scenarios it works. Looks good. How to create these eye-catchy designs, how to optimize Power Apps, those scenarios as well, so that your app works faster. See, if I click on the refresh button, it loads quickly. It's not so like when we go for industry standards, like 10 seconds is the maximum threshold time to load any application. If it is taking more than, let's say, 15-20 seconds, users may leave your app. So I will teach you all those scenarios, how to optimize one Power App so that it loads faster and you can attract many clients. Hello, getting. Are you able to hear me?
Hello,
Can you hear me?
hello,
Yeah, can you hear
hello.
me? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you, sir. But actually, think I am what I am asking. Can you give your contact number, please? Because I am not correctly understanding what you are exactly saying.
Mm, Actually, I cannot share contact number, but if you have any doubts, ask it here only.
Yeah, okay, fine, sir. Actually,
Yeah.
what I am asking means it will take totally 1.5 month, right, sir?
Yep.
Hello, can you hear, sir?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, what I am asking is it will take a time 1.5 month after completing the course. Your institute is not showing placements.
No, you can go for job interviews. This is
Yeah,
training
okay, sir. No
we are
issue.
talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Only training,
Ah,
no
yep, only
placements.
training. It's not,
Yeah, okay,
see,
sir.
this is
So,
training institute.
okay, okay.
Correct. You need
Uh,
to, yep, appear for interviews
yeah,
to get the job.
yeah, okay, sir. Sir, actually, Power Apps is a very demand sector, sir, because one of my friend told me about this. So I don't know about this Power Apps, sir. It is a more jobs in Power Apps, sir.
Yep. So let me show you. You are clear about all the apps, what we will look at, course contents and everything. Then I will show you what is demand and all that.
Yeah, okay, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yes, sir.
Yep. Okay. So let me go to PPT again. Are you able to see PPT?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Right now, sir.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Power
So
X.
see,
Yes, sir.
yep. See this graph. So story here is, yeah, This is like a bell curve. So don't like forget terminology. See, this is time axis. This is demand. We are here.
Okay.
Okay. So currently, lot of boom is there in Power Apps, entire Power Platform. Why? Because it is low code, no code approach. Plus, it can help you deliver apps very faster with drag and drop approach. Okay.
Okay.
So you can. So if you compare this technology with other existing technologies, one of the issues is you need to be from IT background, guys. That is one limitation.
Yes.
If still you are from
Yes.
IT background, you need to write long code, 1,000 lines
Yes,
of
sir.
code to get any website working, any app working, and that development time is large. Let's
Okay.
on the contradictory part, let's look at Power Apps. It is very
Okay.
less time. So our course duration is like 1.5 months, but throughout the course duration, I will teach you all the concepts. If you practice those concepts at home, you will get the job interview. Plus, you will join that project and you can develop your apps faster. And no need on
Okay.
no dependency on any Excel also. If you don't know Excel formula, that is also fine.
Yeah.
Because our goal is anybody can be developer. And as I see this, time is progressing. So let's compare 2020. 2020 we were here, 2021, 2022, 2023. As time is progressing, demand is increasing very largely. In 2 years, we will be here.
Yes.
It will give all tough competition to existing technologies like, let's say, Android or any other technology, iOS and everything.
Yes.
Because it is low code and it offers some things that its competitors cannot.
Okay.
Yep.
So actually, when training will starting, sir?
Training we can start like ASAP only. So that schedule like we will communicate to you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, sir. What is the duration fee, sir?
That actually, yep. Can you ping your mobile number and contact here in our chat? Like we can
Yeah.
get
Sure, sir.
back to you regarding. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Thanks. Uh, I can see new guys joined.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yep. Any doubts,
So,
Krishna? Or
nothing, nothing,
I
nothing.
you just recently joined, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So let me give quick introduction, like in 1 2 minutes. So we were talking about growth of Power Platform. What are the opportunities of ahead of us? So let's say I explained like this graph. Currently, it's in full boom.
Mm.
Okay, as time progressing, demand is increasing and all that. Next, let's see what kind of apps we will develop. I will give one demo of our app.
Okay.
You are able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Yep. So see here. Do you see this animation, color changing button?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. This blinking new
Yes.
dark mode.
Yeah.
Yep. Then if you go ahead, then we can see. So basically, what is Power Apps like? Create, read, update, delete on
Yes.
our records. So basically, we want to develop some apps which can work on these things. Power Apps is meant for that purpose. And as part of our course, we will understand all the concepts which are required to build these kind of good looking apps. How to see records,
Mm.
how to filter records, how to create new records, how to search through the records. Let's say if I write 4, see only 4 record is visible. If I hover, then it's popping out. How to bring out new colors based on status, how to show count, how to go here, create new records, tabbed structure. So in wherever you visit any well-built app, those are like developed using, let's say, .NET technology or any other existing technology. We will see all those things, how to develop app with Power Apps and in less time.
Okay.
Time is critical part here. Okay. So if you see, I selected this tab, this color is different, this looks like tab, then again I can reset, I can go back, and this is in this screen, this position same, this position same, go back, position same, go back. If I go to home, those two icons are not visible. How to get this kind of effects, how to maintain consistency, how to optimize your apps, how to beautify them, UI UX tips and tricks, how to develop, how to debug, how to deploy, plus Power Automate, how to create automation. So one automation example is you remove some money from ATM, you will get immediate SMS on your mobile number. Correct. So let's say automation in Power App scenario, you updated one record, you want one
Hmm.
email. How to send out that email? How to connect with Power Apps and Power Automate? How to work on tabular data? How to filter that data? All those scenarios we will cover, like during this duration, so that if you
Okay.
appear for interview, you will get the job. Plus, if you get the job, you join one Power Apps project, you will be able to actually contribute to that because you already know a lot of concepts.
Okay.
Getting
Fees.
yes, yes. Can you give your like contact number details in our chat so
Yeah.
that we can reach out to you regarding fees and everything? Yep.
Okay.
Mobile number and name. Yep. Thanks. Any doubts about any course? What is Power Apps? Ask me.